Hi, this is Andrew Robinson, and for some reason, you're about to listen to Keeping Up with the Cardassians. I can only imagine what that show is like.
Subscribe on YouTube and rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform.
There are 4 lights.
Actually, Sir Patrick, you rate in stars, not lights, and it would really help us out a lot more if you'd give us 5.
Oh! 4 lights!
Okay, jeez, huh? Keeping Up with the Cardassians.
Do. Bidi ba dee da da dee da ba da. Is that this season?
The 4 Lights episode?
Yeah.
No, it's next season.
Oh, yeah. Inner Light is this season. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But
How many seasons are? What were we in, season 9?
yeah, something like that.
Feels
Welcome.
like it.
Welcome to Keeping Up the Cardassians, Season 10. This is Nick,
This is Rob.
This is Joe.
and we're excited to have you all here today for your favorite pop culture podcast where we talk movies, TV shows, video games, toys, so much more, of course. But you know, our greatest passion is the Trek of Stars, Star Trek. We're continuing our Season 5 review of Star Trek The Next Generation. 2 episodes to review with you today. The First Duty, I said duty, and Cost of Living.
Oh, good. I watched the right one.
So, yep. We're going to get to those in the second half of the episode. One of the episodes, great. The other one sucks. That's what I'm
Listen
gonna
to the
say.
second half of the show to find out.
Yeah, listen.
It stinks.
It stinks.
Actually, I found some redeeming comedic value in one of the episodes.
Yeah, especially when the kid died. You're talking about the first episode, right?
That was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like, starting off already, it's a 10.
It's a 10 out of 10. You killed a kid. A teenage
F
kid.
them kids.
Actually, he's like 20, don't you think? 21.
Probably
yeah.
17 to 20, somewhere.
All right.
17, 18,
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. But
How
we'll
old
get
is Wesley? Probably around there.
18, 19 years
Yeah.
old, I assume. We're going to get to that in the second half of the episode, of course. First half, though, we just catch up on pop culture news and all that good stuff. And we complain about how we're not at Star Trek Vegas.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
After
We goofed. We goofed, everybody.
We effed up.
it seems like that's a better investment than a cruise.
It seems like it is, and it looks like it is.
Yeah, it does.
Don't
Definitely.
get me wrong. There's pluses to the cruise. Being on the boat and hanging out and drinking.
How is being on the boat a plus?
It is a plus. 'Cause,
I enjoyed being on the boat.
yeah, there's
The
pools,
Love Boat.
there's sun, there's food everywhere.
Where are you getting more sun than Vegas? It's 186 degrees
Yeah,
right
but you're
now.
in a casino.
Yeah.
How are you? You're making this better.
No,
By
okay.
No, I hate casinos.
I'm not a gambler.
Also, I think the biggest upgrade is all the pools are chlorine pools. They're not
That-
saltwater
Oh,
pools.
yeah.
There you go. I will
Chlorine.
give you that. That is
That was the
very
first thing I was like, oh, chlorine pools. Because that was my biggest complaint.
true. About the cruise.
Was
yeah, you didn't like the-
I wasn't expecting saltwater pools.
Yeah.
Well, that's on you.
So Star Trek Vegas is going on right now. By the time you guys listen to this, it's over, right? Sad. This is the last weekend for it. And it costs, I'm going by this year's cost. It's $300 for a 5-day pass. Of course, you can get better passes for it. But when I think about the cruise and think about the fact that we spent
Don't say it. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear it.
$6,000 for 3 people to go.
And that's without airfare.
That's without factoring in airfare.
That's
yeah.
without the drink package.
That's without the drink.
So what
That's
each
without
of
the
us
Ubers.
what each of us paid to go on the cruise? Imagine what you could do with that.
In
How
Vegas.
far that would take you in Vegas?
It'd take you very
Where's
far.
the prostitution place at? Asking for a friend.
All over Vegas.
all over.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
That's why they call it the Strip.
I'm gonna keep it busy. I'm gonna keep busy.
Are you going to go to the Bunny Ranch?
I don't know.
Where's Rob? He's recouping his funds. That's what we're gonna call it.
Recouping his funds. So I feel like Vegas is the better play. I'd be curious, other Star Trek fans, what they think about that, between the cruise and that. I know Derek had mentioned, who is a listener, someone we met on the cruise.
Friend of the
who's
show,
a
Derek.
Friend of the show, Derek. He had mentioned that he prefers the Vegas. I want to say Cassie mentioned that too at one point.
I don't know.
I might
Friend
have
of the show, Cassie.
friend of the show, or maybe not friend of the show, but friend of us who was on the Star Trek cruise.
Yeah.
She has to listen.
She
If she doesn't, then it's
no. She liked us because she was trapped on a boat with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
She
so
hasn't-
that's
she
where
hasn't
I
listened to
see
us
now. I
since.
see where the boat comes in.
Yeah,
That's the
they don't have a
advantage of it.
choice. They can't
Right.
run.
Right, exactly. So,
They have to look at our propaganda.
yeah.
Now, one thing that you said, this is the last weekend for it. Is it multi-weekend? Is
No,
it like Coachella
no.
or something?
Like it starts on a Wednesday and ends on a Sunday.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a longer
So
than your normal con.
I was talking with my wife about it, and she's like, "I'd go to Vegas. I wouldn't go to your Star Trek thing, but I go to Vegas." I'm like, "Sweet." So
Couples that Vegas together don't stay together.
no, they don't. No, they don't. See my sister and her ex-husband.
We're trying to see your sister.
Which one? The one of the Vegas sister?
Yeah, actually, both of them. Both ended up divorced after going to Vegas.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Maybe you should not go.
What is the correlation of divorce rate and Vegas visiting?
Well, so far for Bonskis, it's 2
Well,
to 0.
2 out of 3, 66%.
They didn't follow the rules though, because what happens in Vegas, it stays there.
But his one sister did stay in Vegas.
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah.
She happened in Vegas, and
To
she
be
stayed in
fair,
Vegas.
she lives in Paradise, Vegas.
So she wasn't in
Paradise,
should've
Nevada.
yeah, or
It
Paradise,
should-
Nevada. Yeah,
It should have stayed in
outside.
Vegas. That's all I'm saying. They didn't follow the rules.
Possibly.
There's a lawsuit here.
Am I wrong in assuming that there's really 2 cities in Nevada and everything else is desert?
Between
to me,
Reno
To me,
and
it's Reno and Las Vegas, and everything else is literally desert.
There's got to be a third.
let me go to Nevada. Let me go biggest cities in Nevada. Cities in biggest. Oh gosh.
Because before you said Paradise, gun to my head, I could not name a third city in
Henderson,
Nevada.
which is by Las Vegas as well. Reno, North Las Vegas, Spring Valley, Sunrise Manor, Paradise, Sparks.
These all sound like
Like
retirement
all these are
homes.
kind of part of Las Vegas, though.
They're like boroughs of Las Vegas.
Yeah, kind of, right? Henderson is a suburb of Vegas,
even
which is
count
kind of
that.
in there.
Is there
North Las Vegas.
Is it Las Vegas County? Is that the name of the county too?
I don't know. That's a great
There's
question.
probably a lot of cats that can't name another city in, in Michigan either.
Boulder City.
I mean, there's
for being honest.
Detroit, Lansing,
Grand
They have a
Rapids.
city in
Flint. I think everyone knows Flint for the
UP?
wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They have a city in Nevada known as Caliente, hot city. I live
Hot
in
Vegas or Hot
I
Nevada.
live in hot city.
Well, we have Hell, Michigan.
Yeah, we do.
Literally.
And Paradise, Michigan, and Christmas, Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you know Henderson's population, which is a suburb of Vegas?
760.
It was 257,000 in 2010. It's 317,000 now. It grew 23% in
Wow.
10 years.
Wow.
Like, can you imagine that? North Las Vegas grew 21%. Vegas itself is further down on that
There's
list.
a high
but-
probability if we were to go to Star Trek Las Vegas, I wouldn't even step foot outside because of the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're
It's actually not
underestimating
that-
the pool.
It's actually not that bad. Vegas heat is not that
It's
bad.
dry.
Oh, it's a
heat.
dry heat.
Fuck you, it's still hot.
It's no worse than being on a cruise ship when it's like 95 degrees outside.
I love the heat though.
Minus the ocean breeze.
Ocean breeze
Just
makes
go
me
to the
feel
pool.
fine.
Just go. It's a chlorine pool with drink service. What are we talking? We're like, or we just go to the convention
It's not
and stay
all
inside
inclusive.
where it's
not all inclusive.
it's air conditioned.
I want to go to the casino where they just hand you free drink after free drink.
Yeah, just sit,
Yeah,
sit the penny slots.
free drink.
Yeah, it ain't nothing free about that. I saw an article about Vegas actually where they're talking about Vegas is really struggling now because their costs are so exorbitant. Like to go out to eat, like it costs a fortune. It used to be super dirt cheap, right?
Right.
Because the whole point was to get you to gamble. Well, now they're realizing it's not all about gambling in Vegas too. So they're charging
It's
like
the experience.
Yeah, they're charging for the food. Like they charge like a restaurant charge rate, like, and they'll put it on your bill and it's like 10% and you can have it removed. Like it's an experience charge or something like that. And you have to tell them to remove
That's
it. Otherwise
insane.
they'll charge you for it. Yeah.
I'm just packing PB&Js.
Yeah, can we get Kroger delivered?
So Vegas is a crap hole. If you're
Do
a
we have a
listener in
guest? Was
Vegas.
there a guest list? Can we pull up a guest list for this year's
The guest list is insane.
This year's Vegas.
It's insane, man.
Vegas. Let me,
I just want to
let me
see.
look.
I just want to hear what how it compares to the cruise.
Celebrity guests, 175 guests on this
That's,
one.
That's significantly more than the cruise.
Yes.
Special. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to go with the bigger name. Oh, they have Alan Tudyk there? That's
They
interesting.
have your Battlestar Galactica people there.
Look at this guy.
Oh, God.
Every year. Or is that?
I don't know about
Oh,
every year.
Lieutenant Stotty from Voyager. I always thought she was gorgeous. I can't
Me
remember
too.
her
I don't
actual
know. I
name.
have no idea what that is.
Alicia Coppola. She's okay. Let me see. Let me go. Andrew Robinson is there.
Yes.
Anthony Montgomery. Anthony Rapp. Babs Olasan
And
McCoon.
Becca.
Billy D. Williams.
Nice.
Casey Biggs. Brent Spiner.
Casey Biggs. That's one I would love.
I
Celia
want to drink with him.
Celia Rose Gooding, Chase Masterson, Connor Trenier, Cyril Lofton, Christina Chong, Denise Crosby, Dominic Keaton,
The not visitor.
Edward James Olmos,
I told you.
Doug Jones, Ethan Peck, Ethan Phillips, Eugene Cordero, Garrett Wang,
Wrong.
Evan
Wong.
Evagora, Gates McFadden, Giancarlo Esposito,
Ooh.
Oh, that's the chicken dude, isn't it?
Greg Grunberg,
Isn't it?
Jeffrey Coombs, Jess Bush, Jerry Ryan, J.G. Hertzler, John Billingsley, Jonathan Frakes, Jonathan
I'm
Del
telling you, it's
Arco,
insane.
Kate Mulgrew, LeVar Burton. I mean, I'm going through the whole list at this
Yeah.
point. Screw
This
it.
It's like everybody.
Max Grodenchik, Mary McDonnell,
Told you.
President Roslin is there, and Admiral Adama, Michael Dorn, Michelle Hurd, Nana Visitor, Nicole DeBoer,
I think it would have been quicker to go through who is not there.
Yeah,
Paul
exactly.
Wesley, Rebecca Romaine,
Stamos.
Not
Rika
anymore.
I know.
Sharma, who was also in, she was a Cylon. Robert Beltran, Robert Duncan McNeil, Roxanne Dawson, Robert Picardo, Robert O'Reilly.
Can I just tell you
Simon
that I
Pegg,
hate that they're going
Scott
in first name
Bakula.
alphabetical order?
Tawny Newsom, Todd Stashwick, Tim Russ, Terry Farrell,
They are.
Trisha Helfner.
I told you we goofed. We fucked up, boys.
Wilson Cruz, Bill Shatner.
Speaking of this, Patreon guys, there's a $2 and $5 tier. They get more content there. You get some insanity there,
And then we go to Vegas.
and then you help us support.
Trisha Helfner.
Yes.
Hamburger Helfner.
I like
You think they teased her in high school?
Probably.
Or like in grade?
no one teased Trisha Helfner in high school.
I 100% would have called her Hamburger Helfner.
Yeah, I get you. I get it.
That's a great nickname.
So it was too late. I didn't realize that the Star Trek Las Vegas was this week, and so Derek, who we met on the cruise, I was going to send mics to so he could do some on because he's a guerrilla interviewer. He'll just go up to anybody and talk to him.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
That's me.
And unfortunately, I've been to Comic Cons with you, dude. False.
That is not false. At a Comic Con, it is. I don't care about a comic.
False.
I tried to get us to go talk to all the people who were in the back room on the cruise, and you're
Whoa,
like, no, it's creepy.
The back room where they were like rehearsing?
Yeah.
No, that's called.
That's
Trespassing.
that's a little different.
So, but I didn't realize it was this week. I thought it was next week, and so I didn't send him to him. But he's been.
I went up to them on the dance floor when they're standing up. I'm like, hey, why are you guys out here?
Yeah, you patted Tawny Newsom's ass too twice.
You can't.
It was
react like that.
accidental. It was accidental.
Your facial expressions also
Yeah.
say it was.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. When you're doing this, oh yeah, that was
it
accidental.
was accidental.
Her ass.
It was accidental. It really was.
It was accidental?
really accidental. I apologized. She probably
Accidental?
doesn't even remember. Of course, she remembers me. It was the best accidental ass grab she ever had in her life.
Jesus.
It was accidental, of course.
That might be the closest thing to us getting canceled. Like that's probably the closest thing to something that
Me?
offensive that we've said.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was an accident.
I know.
It wasn't like
keep
I
on-
intentionally.
You said it was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best accident that ever happened to me.
No, you said to her. You spoke for her
Both.
or them.
I'm sorry,
They.
Tawny. As an accident.
Oh my god. How am I the voice of reason here?
Did you know there's a Winnie Mooka Las Vegas or Nevada? Dang it.
They should just rename the
just
state
trying to
Las
change-
Vegas.
I was-
Just rename the fucking state
They
Las
really
Vegas.
should rename the state.
What is it called? Winnie the Pooh, Las Vegas?
Winnie the Pooh,
Nevada?
Las Vegas. Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's Star Trek, the convention going on in Vegas.
We
But-
screwed up.
Yeah, we screwed up. But also, Strange New Worlds came out. We haven't even talked about
We haven't
that
really
yet.
talked about it at all. It's 5 episodes in, effective today.
And I'm only one episode in.
I have watched
It's been
4 of them,
It's
but
been a
not
great
very well.
series so far.
I would beg to differ.
I heard this season is more uneven than the first two.
So out of the 4 episodes I watched, they've already done 2 kind of sillier episodes. And
Yeah.
I'm not. That's if you have 26 episodes a season, you can do that. But if you have 10, you're
Yep.
wasting our time.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not going to reveal the plot point to you since you haven't watched it yet, or you. But there's something they did episode 4 that I right now, currently in this moment in time, I absolutely hate.
Oh, gosh, you're such a hater in general, though.
Oh, wait till you get to the second
Oh,
episode
it
today.
violates canon.
I don't care about that. It's just
Oh,
it's lazy writing.
it's lazy writing.
It's just what can we do?
What can
got
we
no-
do?
We got nothing better to do.
You got nothing better to do.
Cut his mic.
Done.
No, your mic.
He pointed to you.
Oh, I thought you meant Rob's.
No.
All right, Rob's. We're back.
I caught it, Joe. I caught it. That's why I want you to run the board.
No,
I know.
I
I thought it was funny that I said to him to cut his own mic.
Oh, I laughed.
it's never gonna happen.
I thought I was probably 75% that he was going to get the joke in real time and do it.
Yeah.
Did not. It's like
Yeah,
in
just
basketball
because I would
when
react,
you have great form and you just shoot it and you just
and I'm like, okay, let me cut. Oh no!
but you great form, great shot, everything feels great and it's
Yeah.
an air ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe next week we could talk about Stranger
I don't
Worlds a
play
little
in
bit
the
more.
WNBA.
Dude.
Are we going to cover the story?
No.
Dude.
Oh, about what happened in
It's
the
the greatest.
WNBA?
It's the greatest sports story of the year.
Okay,
It's the biggest feel good story of the.
is there a reason why they're doing that?
I have no idea.
All right. I mean,
'Cause
it's
they're
probably-
ladies.
It's probably a bunch of dickheads.
It is. It's douchebags who are doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pricks who are doing it, right? Throwing
Yeah.
Dildos.
onto the court of the WNBA.
Hold on, I have a question. Do they all have the same supplier? Because it's all green. They're all the same green dildo.
Maybe it's the one guy who just bought.
There's a Reddit
massive-
page.
One guy is buying up all the WNBA tickets and just he's a traveling dildo thrower.
Mm-hmm.
It's a network.
I did read an article about a player in the WNBA. I can't remember. She's apparently the best player in the WNBA.
Asia Wilson.
No, I can't remember her name, but she was talking about how her
Asia
rookie
Wilson's
season she made $41,000 a year, and even now she's like the all-star of the league. She makes $100,000 a year, and she has to play in Russia in the off season to basically get by. She gets paid $1.5 million for the Russian Summer League, and then over here she gets paid $100,000. Like, that's crazy. Now, of course, again, we're not going to get into the argument about their fact that they're subsidized by the NBA and all that, whatever. But that was nuts to think in Russia they're paying them that much money. I wonder what that's about. Like, what are they trying to do? Are they using it as like a
Putin's got a
propaganda thing?
Well, they're probably privately funded. It's probably a privately
there it
funded
is.
league.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
I mean that's
It's
the
live-
same. It's the same reason.
Live golf basketball.
It was the exact thing I was going to say is Live Golf,
Like
is
always.
privately funded by
We're linked.
oil and blood money,
Yeah.
and they can just pay whatever they want, and they attract the talent.
yeah.
So those golfers could come. They played in the PGA, and they made.
Diana Taurasi.
Diana Taurasi? Okay.
Yeah. That's the one who was saying it. Sorry
But I mean,
for
I
interrupting.
also think I don't know if it ends this year, after this season, or next season. But I think the current collective bargaining agreement is up, and they're signing new media deals,
Yep.
new TV deals. So there's going to be
They'll get a pay
huge. Well, there's going to be a
There'll be
huge
influx.
influx of revenue into the league.
Yeah.
And I think soon they'll start to turn a profit because there's more eyeballs on the league. There's more. They're just getting a lot more attention, and sometimes for the wrong reasons, like this story, which is hilarious, but it does bring attention to the league.
You know, it's funny because thinking about this, is the WNBA any different than any of the other professional leagues when they started? Like, you think of a baseball player in the 1960s, they still had to work a job.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because the league hadn't really caught on yet. NFL, same thing. So it's like you're putting the cart before the horse at that point in the WNBA. You haven't broken big enough yet, even though the
Yeah.
league's been around, 30 years
It's been
now?
along a while. No, I don't think it's that long. Wait, maybe.
It's
Maybe.
almost
It's 90s, right?
yeah. I want to
Yeah.
say 1996
Because we had the Detroit Shock and they won all those.
Gosh, we're old.
It's 96 or 97.
I'm
Well,
a
Detroit Shock wasn't a charter team.
96, April
Yeah.
24th and 96.
You don't know what's going on up here. It's absolute chaos above my shoulders.
Oh, remember Cheryl Swoops? She was
Yeah,
she
Swoops was awesome.
She was good.
But yeah, so we're less than 30 years in, And it didn't take the actual NBA until honestly the influx of Magic and Bird to really start
Yes,
to
and those-
kick off.
Exactly.
And now we have an influx of really good talent. There have been good players before.
Swin Cash.
We've named
Lisa Leslie.
Yeah. Rebecca Lobo. There was good WNBA players before, but now
Sure. Yeah.
now they have new media deals and they're on more stations. Like,
Yep.
so I think we're coming up to that tipping point, the arch in the curve where it starts to go up.
Yep.
And so yeah, the NBA since like the late 70s it's been. So we're talking only 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
A little over 50 years they've been really profitable. And
Yeah.
probably we're talking 40 years that they've been really profitable.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think there is a turning point with the WNBA here.
When the money comes, the players will get paid. So if that kicks
Yeah.
in next year,
When the
you'll start to see it kind of trickle in.
Mm-hmm.
trickle
If there's
down
no
economics.
money, really in the long run, you don't want to put the league in a further hole.
But what's going to happen is it's going to inflate the prices of everything else. So ticket prices are
Yeah.
going to go up. Ticket prices are very cheap now,
Yeah.
and occasionally they will fill an arena, but it's key matchups, right? It's key players.
Yeah.
Not all the time are these arenas filled, and they're not always filled in the NBA either.
No, they're not.
But that's also a part of pricing out the average fan, which a lot of sports have done.
NFL's doing a good job at that right now.
NFL is king. It's the king of sports, and it's not for fans anymore. Like going to a football game is not for the fans. It's for corporations and people who have money and want to entertain. And I don't know.
I'm trying to get my work to get tickets.
Also, I'm going to need. They need to lower the rim to 9 feet because I want to see action.
I want to see some dunks.
Well, I do want to see dunks, but it's also a less entertaining brand of basketball.
Yeah, we need to factor in the average height of a WNBA versus.
Yeah, why are
NBA
they
player.
playing on a 10-foot rim still?
Yeah.
And, I mean, they use the smaller ball,
Right.
so why not lower the rim to 9? I mean, then you can. I don't know, because you see how many times you see a layup go right into the side of the rim. Like
That happens in the NBA now too.
I know it does.
NBA is ugly basketball too.
It is.
But yeah. But I don't think the NBA, it's not for lack of skill, it's for general laziness and
General laziness.
and
Sorry.
general laziness and
General laziness.
and just like a lack of schemes. They don't run plays anymore.
Paul
It's just
Skeens.
it's just
Lack of Paul Skeens. If they had Paul Skeens in there, that'd be fun to watch. Him
Paul
throwing a
Skeens
pass
would,
halfway across the court.
Paul
Boom.
Skeens would suck at basketball.
Yes, he would.
Yep.
Why?
Because he's white
Yeah, okay.
or because he's a baseball player.
Because he's a baseball.
Scooble would suck because he's fat.
Yeah, he is.
I
kinda is,
Aren't
yeah,
they
he-
all- are they both short?
He's Chubbs.
He's Chubbs. Yeah.
Aren't they both kind of short?
I don't think
No,
so.
they're tall.
No.
Both of them are tall.
I don't know how tall either of them are, but visually, Scooble doesn't look tall or doesn't look short.
Yeah. Well, while you look that up, what else? What other news you got, Rob?
I don't really have much because I was unprepared for today. But
Wow, way to tell our
Scooble's
fans.
6'3". So
Way to tell our fans you're unprepared.
we're recording early this week.
Yeah, we are very early this week.
it's barely
Joe-
6 o'clock.
Paul Skeens is 6'6".
Oh wow.
So they are not short.
No?
At all.
No, they're not.
Joe,
Joe, be a good picture you have.
I didn't realize he was that tall. Wow.
Yeah.
after last week's episode, how we were noting that we went celebrity death free after the massive death week, the prior
Yeah,
week,
I killed somebody.
right off the bat, Lonnie Anderson from
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds' wife there for a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Married to him.
Died.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yep. She died. So
Yeah. Brandon Blackstock, Kelly Clarkston's ex-husband, died. I know, no one cares.
He's
Wow.
gone? He's dead?
He died today of,
She
of
did-
cancer.
today?
Of cancer, yeah.
dang.
Yeah. 48. Well, you know, whatever.
Damn.
I know no one knows who he is. Like, it was just, I pulled up like celebrity deaths and that was one that was listed.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest away.
Yeah, it was like a day. It was like the next day or two after I said, no one died this week, huh? Lonnie Anderson killed himself.
Yep. So, dude, does that count against our record where we name somebody during an episode and they die the next week? How we call it?
No, that was last week was a clean week.
Okay.
And this is
Looking at Lonnie's like filmography,
Bruce Willis.
still alive.
he's still alive.
Her filmography is interesting because Lonnie Anderson, she had WKRP in Cincinnati. That was her big hit by far.
Yep.
After that, they tried to do shows with her and they didn't work. Like she had a show called Easy Street, lasted one season. Nurses lasted one season, which was a spinoff of Empty Nest. Nurses was.
Oh.
And it lasted a season for that. And then that's about, I mean, she had other stuff, but nothing really big. It's just interesting to think of those people who enter the pop cultural zeitgeist and really don't have lasting power, right? Like that was 5 years. And then,
But her name does.
yeah,
It's weird.
That's what I'm talking about, right? Like very interesting how that works.
I think she was in a very high profile marriage in the 80s.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't hurt to be married to Burt Reynolds.
yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt at all.
It's kind of like the Blackstone guy.
Yeah.
He was married to
Kelly
Clarkson,
Clarkson, right?
And everybody knows that guy's name.
Yeah, everyone.
Sure.
We all know who he is.
Definitely.
Is
He
it-
created the Blackstone grill.
Yeah, exactly. The founder of the Blackstone Grills.
It's a family company.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Remember Empty Nest? I like that show.
I don't remember it.
What was the theme song to that one? I got to look that up.
I just found one other thing I forgot about.
What?
The preview for the Office spinoff. The trailer dropped
Saw
Oh, it did?
that.
Yeah.
I don't know how
for
to
the paper.
feel about it.
Oh, I haven't. Have you watched it?
Yes.
I
have
just
not.
watched it. I paused the Next Generation episode I was watching upstairs.
I don't know
to
how
watch
to
it.
feel about it.
It's definitely got a different feel to it while looking
Not
very
as
similar.
zany. Not as zany.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be as insane.
And it looks like the lead character will be the straight actor.
Yeah, he's going to
on
be
that.
like straight laced.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Empty Nest theme song.
Go check it out.
Man, they don't make theme songs.
They
like this.
don't.
We say that a lot, guys.
I know.
All right. That was a good theme song. That was a good theme song.
It doesn't hold a candle to Webster though.
No, I mean that's fine though. I mean,
Webster's so good.
how do you do that? How do you do that?
How do you do
How
that?
do you do that? What else you got?
I got nothing
You
else.
got box
actually.
office news? What are the movies doing? What are they doing at the talkie?
I mean,
the talking picture
we
shows?
can't do a box office update. It's Thursday.
Yeah, we're way ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. What came out this weekekend? Let's talk in the past tense about what is coming out this upcoming weekend.
734-494-0982.
Let's time travel to Monday and talk about what just came out this past weekend.
Is there anything coming out this weekend?
Yeah, Freakier Friday.
Oh, gotta go
Huge
see it.
hit. And Weapons. That actually looks really good.
I don't know anything about weapons.
The weapons where the kids like disappear and they're all like psychotic killers. Yeah, it looks amazing.
No, I just you had me at kids disappearing. You lost me at their psychotic killers.
I have a question that sort of relates to Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
Is that coming out to the theaters?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I assume that would be a Disney Plus direct.
So we all know what like traditional or legacy media is. It's like movies and TV shows and
Sure.
Yeah.
Are we the last generation that they are marketing to? Because Freakier Friday is a new movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not marketed for kids.
No.
Even though
Even though it's designed for kids initially.
it's marketed to us because we were young. We
Who
were
will
tweens.
hopefully
about-
bring their kids to it.
Yeah, we're
right?
big into
but their
nostalgia.
kids are not going to give a shit about it.
No,
No.
they don't know
But
who
in-
Lindsay
it-
Lohan
o-
is. They don't know who Jamie Lee
Overall,
Curtis
are we like the last marketable generation for traditional legacy media?
I think you're right because it's influencers, it's social media, it's
It's
Minecraft,
YouTube, like
Yeah, that's true.
TikTok. They're
Yeah.
like it's watching videos on TikTok or YouTube or
Yeah, I'm like even thinking about that, is nostalgia going to be the same? Like we're a big nostalgia generation. Our
yeah.
group.
I think we're the last major nostalgia generation.
I think so too. I like all these toy stores that pop up now with nostalgia toys. They're not going to be there.
Well, and even thinking about like those times where we've listened to old commercial jingles, like this generation won't be able to do that because they're not really used to commercials in the traditional sense.
1-800-CARS-FOR-KIDS
1-877
or 1-877 Cars for Kids has entered the chat, my friend.
Also, it'd be like hymns commercials. Hymns commercials.
I know.
Day.
They're just going to be. Who's going to be nostalgic about boner pill commercials? Every other commercial.
Not I.
I got a story that if I can tell it on here, I don't know if we could do it on Patreon.
Is it boner pill related?
It's boner related.
Tell it.
And it's actually Duluth underwear related.
Ooh. Does it hug your boner?
So here's the thing. I found a negative in Duluth underwear.
Does your boner poke out of them?
No, when you're sleeping and you have a sleep boner,
it
gets trapped in there and
it
just
does.
wants to be. It's like
it's
wiggling
painful.
to get out.
It's painful.
It's like it just gets trapped in the ball sack, in the ball. Because yours, I didn't get you the ballroom.
Oh, nostalgia.
Yeah.
It hits me right in the nostalgia.
I don't think I got you the pair that had the
nature
the
cars
sack for
today.
balls.
The ball pit?
Yeah. So if you're wearing the, what do they call it? I'm trying to blank right now. One's-
Ballroom?
Ball sack technology.
Yeah.
Ballroom technology.
Ballroom technology. And you sleep in them and you get a sleep boner. That thing's like, get me out of here.
Cause is it like trapped in there or something?
It all depends on which way things go. And
Huh.
yeah, it's like, I was like, wait a second. I was waking up. I'm like, the hell? God damn it.
Got to shift your sleep boner.
Yeah, so
And you're like, Crystal!
we gotta go right to the buck nakeds if I'm asleep in them. No more ballroom ones.
Or you
However-
I just sleep naked.
However,
You just sleep naked.
I don't
However-
want to have this conversation with you, gentlemen.
Have you ever slept naked?
No, it's not comfortable.
ballroom in general.
I don't want to talk about you sleeping naked.
I do.
don't.
Sleeping naked is the epitome of
No,
comfort.
it's
Hey,
not.
no,
No,
hold
it's
on,
not.
Hold on. Can you spend the night?
Because if the blanket falls off, you're like, ooh, it's chilly here.
You
There
just
is no
keep the
such thing
blanket
as
on.
chilly.
The blanket falls off naturally when you twist and turn.
And if you
What
get
kind of seizures are you having
And
overnight?
then it happens. It happens. I don't want to go to Joe's house and be like, why are there brown streaks in your bed, Joe?
It's the cover. It's a marble. It's a faux marble.
Marble. Why does it smell like cheese in here?
I got a DIO candle, a cheese candle.
A cheese candle. Speaking of Dio, why don't you tell us more?
DIOcandle.com. DIOcandlecompany.com.
Yes, folks.
Go order your candles. I got messages from listeners who have already placed orders.
Yeah,
So we are producing commerce for Dio.
we are. I'm going to take a whiff of the ramen.
Oh,
It's ramen. It's like
ramen.
It's flat out ramen.
DIOcandle.com or DIOcandlecompany.com.
And you know they have
You go to
normal
book.
flavors too. You don't
They
have
do.
to get ramen. You could get like
They do, but they have
vanilla sunset
but
or whatever.
go to DIOcandle.com if the next time you're looking to order a gift or a candle for yourself, go there, but give yourself 10 or 15 minutes because you're going to want to scroll through all the different scents.
Yep.
Because they do have fun ones like ramen and roast beef dinner and Starship Enterprise, but they also have regular-ish ones.
yeah.
I kind of want to try the thunderstorm one.
Yeah.
I like
But they have
Thunderstorm,
like that
so
one is just it's I'm sure it's like probably just like a fresh scent.
Yeah.
The juice box one still smells like, oh man, it's so good.
It is. It's
So I was running through their catalog earlier yesterday, I think it was, or maybe it was this morning.
Yep.
And Black as My Heart candle.
Oh, that's for you.
said-
Ooh, I love it.
I said, it's speaking to me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to probably order that one.
It smells like
gotta-
smells like a corpse.
As long as it doesn't smell like licorice, we're good.
I get that.
Oh, the black licorice.
No thanks.
I hear you.
Black licorice smells like Jägermeister.
But Dio, don't forget my
it does.
Cinnabon challenge. Give me one that smells just like a Cinnabon.
Oh, you.
I think they're gonna
Not
ghost us
cinnamon.
once they realize what you want to do with
Not
this candle.
cinnamon and bun.
I kind of want to try the bowling
Cinnabon.
one. The bowling candle.
Smells like a bowling alley. Like
Top notes: pine, balsam, eucalyptus, hops, clove, cherry, lemon, fizz. Min notes: tobacco,
Menthol.
amber, licorice, anise, sassafras. Base notes:
Tobacco,
tonka, malt,
menthol.
oud, sandalwood,
And
patchouli.
most you cats are here for Star Trek. Come on, Starship Enterprise
Come on.
candle.
the Starship
Come on.
Enterprise one is it's a great candle.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Layered.
Yeah.
Smells nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a nice smelling candle.
Yes, it is.
Oh, gentlemen,
Open hailing frequencies.
Frequencies open.
we have a couple viewer feedback things that we want to share. So first of all, we had our 2 winners from our candle thing. Your
Dun,
merch,
dun, dun, dun.
your merch is in the mail. One's heading all the way to Nevada.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Las Vegas?
No, another
In
town.
Reno?
I'm not going to say the name of the town because I don't want to out what town they live
I know.
in.
Yeah, that'd be kind of creepy.
Well,
Well, if it's not Vegas or Reno, it's just going to end up in the sand and desert.
Yeah,
And,
one's heading to
sometime out-
Nevada. One's heading to Ohio.
Gross.
Yeah,
gross.
Ohio of all places. But we also got some. We wanted some feedback from the female listeners about the Sydney Sweeney thing. Remember the
Oh,
big
yes,
deal
yes,
about
yes.
the Sydney Sweeney listener. This message is great. I didn't watch the Sydney Sweeney commercial. But I saw people were outraged, so I did what I normally do, said, "Not today, Satan," and kept scrolling. Like Nick, and I think the rest of y'all mentioned, there's way more important things to be upset about, like the ongoing genocide, people losing their Medicare coverage, etc. That I wasn't going to waste my energy getting upset about something that pales in comparison. Besides, if I buy brand name jeans, I shop at secondhand stores because who got that kind of money?
Yes.
Between the expense of bills and groceries, American Eagle prices got me fucked up. That's my
Language.
that's my brown girl 2 cents. # thrift shop for life.
Yes,
Faux life.
thrift shop sister.
So thank you. Thank
I
you.
shop almost exclusively at thrift stores.
Yep. Other feedback we got. Bathwater, jeans, crappy movies. I'm buying whatever Sydney Sweeney is selling. And guys, great discussion this episode.
Didn't she sell her bathwater?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because people were like
I
saying
love,
it,
I love how she.
people were saying it so much that she's like, all right, let's do it.
I love how she can sell bathwater, but the minute she throws on a pair of jeans, everybody
I
just
know.
loses their
Yeah,
mind.
here's another one. Gay, check. Black woman, check. Not offended by the American Eagle shit. Dumb people gonna be dumb. People looking to manufacture outrage now. Good talks this week. Also, The Outcast is great. Meant something for me.
A gay black female listener?
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is love it. Love it.
Is
Brody
she listened to the right show?
and then Brody said
She
the dog was
absolutely
the
is.
worst part of Superman. Brody, you're the worst part of
He said the dog was the
viewer
worst part of
feedback.
Superman?
Yeah.
Smart guy.
You're the worst part of viewer feedback, Brody. Shut your mouth.
Actually, he's not, because he says I'm funny and handsome
Ah, damn.
and other. See, he said other things.
And he said, haven't you guys already reviewed the time travel episode? We did in the past, but now we jumped to the present and
Yeah.
we're reviewing it again. Time travel, dude.
Yep.
No, they had another
Wait
time
till the end of the
travel
season.
episode.
We're reviewing it again.
Yeah, another time travel with Guinan.
Oh, whoopee.
Whoopee! All right, that's our feedback.
Guinan
for the
wasn't
week.
in either of these episodes.
She will be in the finale.
Of the season.
Season finale. She's busy. She's too busy making ghosts and goblins. That was a good video game. Ghosts and Goblins.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Star Trek.
Let's go.
Let's ride, gentlemen. Star Trek: The Next Generation. The First Duty.
He said, dude.
Picard is giving a speech at Starfleet Academy, and it's a chance for him to see Wesley Crusher because he's at the Academy doing well, except for, oh no, there was an accident. Crusher and his team were part of a big accident, which led to the death of Joshua Elbert, a member of the Nova Squadron flight team.
He gone.
Turns out they were trying to do a band maneuver, but their leader, Nick Locarno, Tom Paris himself, Robert Duncan
it's
McNeil,
Tom Paris.
but not Tom Paris.
Tom Paris.
But Nick Locarno told his whole team to lie about what happened, and they're basically trying to throw this poor dead soul Josh under the bus. Picard comes at Wesley and is like, if you don't tell him,
what does he
I
do?
will. He comes at him.
Oh, wow.
He's coming hard. Do not come.
He really did want to see
Do
him.
not come. So he comes hard at Wesley, and he's like, if you don't tell him, I will. And during the final of the trial, Wesley fesses up. And for that reason, he basically loses a year of school. They flunked him. So he's got to repeat school. Nick Locarno's kicked out. Picard was proud of him. Meanwhile, Picard and Boothby make up.
Boothby.
Boothby.
Aw.
But you've never met Boothby before. This is your first time. But he
I like
becomes
that guy.
He
That
becomes a
feller.
recurring character.
Does he?
Yeah, he's in Voyager.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's in Voyager at some
I'm
point.
kinda looking
And then
forward to
mention-
Voyager 'cause
they
I don't
mention
remember
him
it
a
much.
few other times
Yeah.
as well. Like they mentioned him in Discovery quite a bit.
I think they already mentioned him in this series.
Yeah.
I can't mention him in Discovery.
I think they've mentioned him
Yeah,
in
because
TNG.
they travel to the future and
The
there's like
31st century.
there's like
Boothby.
Boothby's tree or something like that. There's like a monument to it or I don't know, something like that.
I don't know if it's just the fact that I've watched A Few Good Men probably 3 or 4 times in the
Yeah.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But this gave me A Few Good Men vibes.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Like it did. Like it was mostly courtroom stuff and like doing the right thing and code and honor
That's a good
and
movie. Do the right thing. That's a good
That's
movie.
a very good
That's
movie.
a very good movie.
So it just gave me that kind of vibe, which I thought this was a very good episode.
Yeah.
Great cast too. Ray Walston as Boothby is like amazing. He's a great character. You felt the relationship between him and Picard right away, even though you never even knew they had a relationship until this episode. And then hearing Picard give him his backstory, like, I was so mad at you for what you did and blah, blah, blah. And like, you're realizing that, like, which is kind of a good parallel with Wesley going through his crap because Picard did some crap, which you're going to see later on in the show.
Well, don't spoil it for
I
me.
won't spoil it, but we're going to see Picard in his earlier days being an idiot. And
Boy, these captains really like to fuck shit up in the early days.
yeah, they do. Well, that's what makes
They
you
got to grow and mature.
You know, there's something to be said about when when you become a leader, you got to have a little bit of an ego to be a leader, and ego usually results in really childish and dumb behaviors when you're younger too.
But generally, you outgrow that, right?
You generally outgrow it. I'm still trying to.
It takes.
No, I'm
till
not
you're-
talking about you. I'm talking about maybe other very specific leaders that
Oh,
haven't seemed to outgrow that.
Well, there's a difference between ego and mental illness, like narcissism, and there's a very big difference.
yes.
Healthy ego is a good thing. Unhealthy ego, very bad.
McDonald's ego, bad.
Is the
Honey Bunches of Oats ego, not bad.
is the Happy Meal thing over at McDonald's?
Okay, just a quick update. I'm dying. I have AIDS or cancer or whatever you get from eating too many Happy Meals. I have it. I will be dead soon.
Is it still going on?
It is. This comes out Monday. Today, as of release of this episode, is the last day for Happy Meals.
So I can try to get one still.
Yes.
Okay.
I am, as of recording, I am too short.
Are you going to go and buy like 5 after this?
Which ones are you short?
The phone
Okay.
and I just got the toy display. The phone and the self-order kiosk. No. The phone and the toy display.
Okay. 734-494-0980.
Yes, please.
Do you have any
because
doubles?
I have tons of doubles.
You know, I can
I
go
will
out-
trade. I will.
Bring them in because I might want. I thought there's one I want. I wanted the sign.
Do you know I could?
I got tons of signs.
I can go on eBay and buy the whole set for $40.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Don't you know about the hunt?
Yeah, you know what? You're not
saying.
risking your life
Yeah.
for a bit on a
He's laying it on the line.
But I will say, if you don't get those, you can go on eBay. They're $6 each.
I'll sell myself. I don't care. I'm
No,
getting the whole
I'm not
set.
talking about selling yourself to get them. I'm talking about giving them money for them.
Don't squash my dream.
So when you're at home, like stinking up the house from farting and crapping, you light a DIO candle,
It's
right?
actually, I do, yes.
Yeah.
And at my wake, please bring all DIO candles for the vigil. Yeah. Because I will be dead. This is killing me. I'm not joking.
Are they going to have a candle called Happy Meal Gluttony? It'll be like smell of Joe's beard.
It smells like
Smell it.
French fries and hamburgers, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
I love McDonald's
unhappy
food,
meal.
but McDonald's does not smell good.
What?
No, okay, fresh McDonald's, great.
Yeah.
If you get in your car after you've had
Oh,
McDonald's
yeah.
in your car,
It's
it
not
smells
good.
like it smells like death.
Conversely, Burger King has a little bit of staying power smell.
Yeah, because
It's
the
that flame
charbroil-
broiled.
the
That flame broiled.
I'm only 2 away, and I've done this naturally. It's like,
You can go in there and say, "Hey, can you help a brother out?"
yeah,
If it comes down to
Because-
Sunday, that's what you need to do.
I will, because I'm dying, and it is my make-a-wish to complete this set.
So Nick Locarno.
Tom Paris.
Tom Paris.
Yeah.
All right. So back to this episode. This is a pretty solid episode. Like, and Wesley is not annoying in this episode.
No, it's like
No.
the first time
They've
ever.
grown him up, right?
Yeah.
Which is really cool. The conversations he has with Picard in this one are just amazing.
Especially that last one.
the last one, like, or what was it he says to him? I cannot comment or something like that, or I choose not to answer.
I choose not
yeah,
to.
choose
You
not to answer.
choose not to answer. Oh, that was so good.
Oh my gosh!
and
That was
Patrick
almost
Stewart-
as good as I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Patrick Stewart's delivery of that whole speech
Yeah.
was lights the frick out.
And I love that he just recounted basically how Wesley was an annoying kid.
Yeah.
And he didn't even want him there.
And how he hates kids, and he made an exception for this
Yeah.
turd of it.
Not to answer, sir.
Oh, there's stupid music behind it. Ignore that.
Yeah, why
Let me
you put
find
It
music
sounds like,
behind
sounds
it.
like Super Mario Brothers music.
Come.
Yeah.
Spectacular and difficult demonstrations in precision.
Let me get to that spot, though.
Yeah, get to that spot, bro.
Come.
Come.
Nicholas Locarno.
Come on. Where's the spot at? Let's find it. Here we go.
So Nick Lorcano does come back, but it takes a long time.
yeah, lower
you go.
decks.
Lower decks.
He gone.
Come on. Where's this part at? I will find it.
Sucks.
I will find it.
Nick sucks. But I actually, going into this episode, I'm like, I thought I didn't like it, but I was very happy coming out of it. Like, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
Remembering incorrectly.
I thought, I don't know. Okay, so the end, Wesley ultimately decides that coming clean and telling the truth is the best route. But it takes until they say
They're dismissing the case. Yeah.
well, no, not dismissing the case, but then the punishment that they're going to have. They're going to get whatever. It's going to be on their permanent record, and they're revoking their flight privileges.
Yeah.
And there was this look of like, oh fuck, really? And then he comes clean. That was the one. I don't know if it's a nitpick, but it bothered me that.
Oh, I see. I looked at that differently. I looked at it as in like, we're lying. This kid died and we lied, and this is all our consequences are. This is not like, I think it's a realization that they got a slap on the wrist, and he's like, that's not cool. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's how I took it.
But it just still bothers me that
Because
it
of
took
who Wesley
It took
is.
until the very
Yeah.
end. I don't know.
But you know what?
I think obviously he was always going to bend. And maybe he's just looking for the opportunity there.
Would he if Picard didn't give him that speech?
Maybe not if Picard didn't give the speech, but in that moment after the speech, he was going to say something.
Well, what's interesting
He
is it looks like
wanted to.
Picard wasn't going to say anything either.
Well,
Right? Like Picard said, if you don't tell him, I will. And
Yeah.
I think Picard would have done it on the side.
Yeah, on the
Slide.
slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admiral, I need to talk to you.
But you know, like what I like about this thing is, even though it took for him to the very last second to do the right thing, he still did the right thing.
Yes.
And I feel like so often in our society, we're like, the chances pass, like, or now,
Yeah, there is.
you know,
I'm going to correct myself and criticize myself. No, I am,
Yeah.
and in real time, because I don't know why.
Is this
like,
the first?
No, I've corrected myself in real time. I've told really shitty jokes on this podcast before that I've had to apologize for.
really? Like what?
I don't know. It had to do with something. I'd forget. I say dumb shit all the time.
Same.
But the thing
Yeah, I
that
do.
the thing that I just did, where somebody does the right thing and I critique them for not doing it in what I feel to be the right way,
Yeah.
is something we need to stop doing.
Right,
I
because
think-
just because you would have done it differently, but even then, it's like saying like, "Oh, I would jump in front of, I would give my life for someone." You don't know until you're in that exact moment,
Yeah,
right?
But like
it's the same idea.
like you said,
I
you're
would
like
tell
he
people.
ultimately did the right thing,
He
and
ultimately
he
did.
should we should recognize that.
Yeah.
Now, can you reflect on it afterwards? Sure, but the first step is doing the right thing.
Yeah. Well, and our issue shouldn't be how long it took him to do the right thing. Our issue should be that he did the wrong thing in the first place, which led to him having to take long to do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's a very
well, it's like
confusing.
as a parent, one of my worst fears is that my kids will be followers, and that is Wesley being a follower. So I kind of see that and go,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
definitely bid to the pressure or the expectation or whatever
Yeah.
it is, but he's definitely a follower to Tom Paris.
So you know what I find interesting also about this? You're dealing with Star Trek, and to this point in Star Trek and the writing of it, we've never seen really Starfleet be bad. Like we've seen, little
Bad
here
roles.
and there. But our impression is that to be in leadership in Starfleet, to be on the Federation, you have to be a good person, right? You
Yeah.
have to be good at your job.
The
So
Wonderlic.
Well, do you have to be a good person to be good at your job?
Well,
It's Starfleet. I think the implication
yes,
is
to an
yes.
extent, because you are going to choose the right action, even if it means it will affect your career and vice versa. So
Yeah, I think the speech is in that speech.
yeah. So my whole point of this is saying, like, the Federation, the way they have it set up, it's designed to assume the best of all people because they're enlightened as a society, but it's not designed to deal with when people go rogue, like Nick Locarno, right? Like Wesley, his ideals are we answer to our superiors because our superiors are superiors for a reason. They've earned that right. They're whatever. And my superior has told me to do this, and my superior doesn't lead me astray, so I'm going to do what they say to do. If you have a good leader, that's fine. But when you have a crappy leader, that's the issue, right? And we are actually kind of dealing with the same thing a little bit in the church right now, in the sense like if you have a church that has had healthy pastors for 20 something years, so then they go to their committees and they talk about all the things they want and need. The committees are going to be like, yeah, we trust you. We'll do what you want, right? They don't question it. You have a bad leader who comes in after that and says, well, hey, we have to fire people because of the budget concerns and all that. And it turns out it's not budget concerns or other things like that, right? Like they're lying to get their way. They're not set up how to handle those sorts of people. And like we're seeing that in the Methodist Church with some people as well.
Yeah, it's tough.
When you have bad leaders, our system is not designed to handle bad leaders.
It's like the hierarchy in churches kind of have faith, no pun intended,
of the heart,
of that their leaders are doing the right thing. But how many pastors embezzle? How many accountants embezzle? And it's just
and it's the same thing with our government, right? The office of the president. We're seeing things happening in the office of the presidency now that we would never have imagined seeing, because we would think that to get to that point, to be the president, you would have to be someone who knows the Constitution, who has the best interests of the country at heart,
who took a sworn oath to uphold it.
To uphold the Constitution. And then you have someone who comes in there and spits on the Constitution, doesn't care about the people, does whatever he wants. Yeah. And you're like, how do we handle this, right? Well, now they have presidential immunity and so it's
and to that point, we thought we had some so we thought we had in the government, we thought we had guardrails, and now we're slowly learning that these guardrails are cardboard cutout guardrails.
Yeah, they're tenuous at best, because guardrails are designed for a nonpartisan
ways to get around
system.
them, and they didn't really think that
they're ignoring them is what they're doing. They're
it's flat out ignoring
changing the rules after they ignore them.
Yeah,
but they're not being held accountable for ignoring it. But
Lefty Lucy on Patreon.
This
is kind of what Nick is doing though too, right?
And
He's
that's my
the
thing
rules, right?
Is where if Wesley doesn't do what he does, what guardrails are there in Starfleet to weed a leader like Nicholas? Is it Nicholas or Nicola or whatever?
Nick
Locarno.
Yeah, Nicholas Locarno.
Also Tom Paris.
So what kind of guardrails are in Starfleet to weed this kind of a leader out? Because to me, this episode shows the ultimate Starfleet leader.
Yep.
In Picard.
Yep.
And a newer leader, like a leader in training.
A misguided.
And they're different. One is principled and the other is selfish. And out for their own interest. How do we get, because you said we have great leaders in Starfleet.
Right.
Where are the filters within those ranks?
Yeah, and how do they? So like Picard, when he was younger, he was a bit of a punk. So how do we play to that, recognize those individuals, and still let them grow all at the same time? Because
you said, but when you guys say punk, and I don't know because I haven't seen the show, but I mean, are we and don't spoil it? But are we talking like putting lives in danger, or almost killing other Starfleet cadets? Because
we only have like one or two stories.
Because this episode, this is gross negligence.
Hell yeah, it is.
That leads to the death of a cadet.
And illegal action.
Yes.
Right. So there's a couple things.
That's more than being a knucklehead.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I actually kind of want to push back on, and it's not just because we share the same name, Nick Locarno and I.
Oh, you are speaking for all Nicks?
I'm speaking for all Nicks when I say, okay, it's possible for him to feel like he's completely justified in the thought process that he's doing. Because you said he's completely selfish. Well, look at the end. What happens? He takes full accountability and he falls on the sword at the end.
Someone died.
But he takes accountability for the whole team, even though the whole team was like, let's do this action. The whole team was bought in.
He got pleasure, for lack of a better word, out of being the martyr.
I think that. I think
he got superiority out of being the martyr.
No, I don't think that.
I absolutely think that. See Lower Decks.
I mean, that was written 30 years later, right?
But I think
40 years
even in this moment, he's
but
like.
What about this episode would lead you to believe he wouldn't be like that?
Yeah. Because he was so, I mean, the reason why I would say that is because this was a guy who was basically an idol on campus. Every single person loved him. And you don't get that way in this enlightened federation if you're a dirtbag. You don't get this way that way. Like, he was someone to look up to.
I think no matter in a utopia,
this.
you can still have a bad seed in the utopia.
Yeah.
And that he's the bad seed in the utopia.
But you don't think someone would have noticed it at some point in time? It would have been out.
He's handsome. He's charming. He's well spoken.
Yeah.
He's a charismatic leader.
Yeah.
I think you could easily not dupe, but you could easily manipulate.
Oh, he can play the game.
Yeah.
Play the game and get people to like you.
Yeah, I suppose that's true too.
He's kind of just working the crowd, really, because everybody wanted to say something. The girls that they weren't comfortable with how they were handling it. Wesley clearly wasn't.
Right. And he was the only one who was very comfortable.
And he was the leader, manipulating, coaxing everybody down.
Yeah, there was
this
some
path.
there was self-preservation there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He manipulated Wesley, who was Starfleet by the book, who was pro Enterprise. He was able to manipulate Wesley and answer to a Jeopardy question. Jita, whatever's her name, one of the ensigns.
Yep.
Now,
but okay.
Dexa.
My final point on this whole martyr situation.
Yep.
The only point that goes against Rob and to you is he had the opportunity to be a martyr in front of everybody, and he didn't.
And he didn't take that opportunity. It was until later
because
behind closed doors.
He could have, because he could have right there said, "It was all me." Mm-hmm. Wesley was, Crusher is right. I gave the order. I gave the whatever. I was the one who orchestrated it. Please don't hold them accountable. As a leader, I take full responsibility. He could have done that in the courtroom at that time. Mm-hmm. He did not.
Yeah,
he could also have gone back and gone, Wesley was this upstanding person who ended up taking the fall. That should be me.
No, I don't think
it could be a psychosis.
I don't think it's that far.
It could be, but again, this is where you assume the worst in people, and I assume the best. So maybe it's somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere in between that, probably.
Yeah.
So I assume everyone's an asshole.
There's a couple things. I'm not saying he was like this good guy, because again, he threw this kid under the bus and said it was his fault.
Yeah, he's dead. Let's really throw him under the bus.
And then he throws him under the bus. And then not only that, he basically has them. And again, this is the problem with Starfleet here, right? Because here's all these capable officers who are getting ready to graduate. And he's like, you remember he wasn't good at flying, was he? And they're like, oh, well, yeah. Yeah, like they all fall like bait and switch just because he's charismatic. Like there was definitely a dereliction of duty in terms of how they all responded, not just Wesley. So that really bugged me a little bit. Like, you all are supposed to be the best. You're part of this squad,
Nova Squad,
not Red Squad. Red Squad,
That's later.
Red Squad, Red Squad.
No, Red Squad replaced Nova Squad.
I know exactly. You're supposed to be the best of the best, and you can't stand up to one person. Like that's problematic.
And Beverly defending Wesley. Let's say it's everything. The data's got to be wrong. It's got to be wrong,
right?
Well, that's a parent wanting to believe that their kid is.
Yeah, listen to
truth.
Patreon. Some of the stories from Joe.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I've never subscribed to that though. I'm like, all right, let's get the facts. What'd my kid do? That's the first question I ask.
But again, you assume the worst.
No, I don't assume my kid's innocent.
Yeah, okay.
There's a fine difference in that.
Yeah,
where there's two sides to a story, and the truth is somewhere in the middle, usually, right?
Yeah.
So what did my kid possibly do in this scenario?
Yeah.
Where it was this.
Yeah, but you're talking about in the beginning. We've gone through court proceedings and everything, and Wesley has been steadfast in telling the truth. Mm-hmm. And at that point, at the point where she was like, the data has to be wrong, we're well into this.
I know, but if the data's manipulated, I don't know, man. It just seems like she was definitely wanting to see Wesley as innocent completely.
Well, there was.
Why wouldn't you? As a parent, why wouldn't you, though?
Well, of course you want your kids.
But there is. Beverly should have noticed this, and in the head judge or whoever was the woman, the admiral, in her final speech, she said that they didn't lie and they had no they didn't lie in their. She said they didn't lie.
No, she said there was like omission of facts.
Yeah, but they can't prove anything.
They can't prove that you lied, but
yeah, they can. She overlooked the fact that Wesley said that they were in a diamond formation, and she pulled up the fucking video when they were in the octagon or whatever, and he was just like,
I don't
basically
remember.
Wesley was like, oh, I don't know, it's crazy.
I know.
But again, they couldn't prove what then happened.
No, but that they can prove him. That's proof of him lying.
Or
Can you confirm that they were in a diamond formation? Yes.
Yeah.
I can confirm.
did he have a concussion after the damage that was done? Does he not remember? That's all hearsay. That's all circumstantial. Is the word I'm looking for.
So here's what
Yeah.
at the Board of
I
Inquiry,
agree.
Admiral Brand tells Nova Squadron that the disputing testimony of the satellite and their accounts are troubling. Either the satellite has recorded inaccurate data or the cadets have lied to the inquiry. It is clear that Brand believes there's a cover-up going on between the four, but as there's no hard evidence, she's left with no choice but to close the inquiry, right? So she basically says, I think you're lying, but we can't prove it, so we got to close it.
I liked the Admiral, by the way. Admiral Brand.
I did.
I thought
liked
she
her.
did.
Yeah.
I liked her.
Yeah.
I actually like the Vulcan too, who was a dick, but he says,
The other dude,
Yeah.
Mr. Lippman.
yeah,
He's
like,
from Seinfeld. He was a
Oh,
Seinfeld
really?
graduate. He was Mr. Elaine's boss, Mr.
Yeah.
Lippman.
I liked him.
Yep. It was here's the Picard and Wesley interaction just for the record. Let me play that one.
Cadet, I asked you a question. Am I correct?
Get him, Picard.
I choose not to answer, sir.
Bitch.
You choose not to answer.
Choose? Ooh, he's walking up to him. He's getting all
But
intense.
you've already given an answer to the inquiry. That answer was a lie.
I said the accident occurred after the loop. It did.
What you neglected to mention was that following the loop, your team attempted a maneuver that was the direct cause of the crash. You told the truth up to a point. But a lie of omission is still a lie.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't handle the truth.
This kind of is that sort of a speech, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember the first day you came aboard this ship?
Asshole.
Your mother brought you on the bridge.
That bitch.
Get that kid off the ball bridge.
You even sat in my chair.
That's my chair.
With
I
your
was
dirty
annoyed.
diaper.
Presumptuous child playing on my ship.
Hate that kid.
But I never forgot how you already knew every control, every display.
Know it all.
The fuck?
Could
I
you
have to say you
imagine having a
belonged on
talking
the
to
bridge.
by Picard, though?
Yeah.
And then later, when I decided to make you an acting
I might get
ensign,
aroused though.
I was convinced you could be an outstanding officer, and I never questioned that conviction
Never.
until now.
Gosh, that would cut.
He's
That would
dressing.
cut.
He's dressing him
First
down.
duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth, whether it's scientific truth, or historical truth, or personal truth. It is the guiding principle on which Starfleet is based. Now, if you can't find it within yourself to stand up and tell the truth about what happened, you don't deserve to wear that uniform. I'm
Motherfucker.
gonna make this simple for you, Mr. Crusher. Either you come forward and tell Admiral Brand what really took place, or I will.
Captain.
Dismissed.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck
Get
out.
out! Get out! You're
as
not
of-
wanted.
As of now, that's the single greatest monologue in the history of the show right now.
Yeah.
Up to the four and almost 5 full seasons. That is the single greatest monologue I've heard on the show.
Even over Measure of Man, when he's talking about trying to defend data, you want proof that life, we go exploring looking for life. Well, there it is.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I think it's better.
Oh gosh, it's such a good exchange. And then
Oh,
he goes to
Hold on.
Lacarn.
oh, that's
We had some
okay.
other good ones.
Last week, the monologue last week that the thing,
the alien,
the thing, whatever, what
alien.
Yes,
Tajaro, not the
about
Manjaro.
yes, Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? The
When she was
Ajani?
trying to defend her
The
existence.
Najee Harris,
Yeah.
the Ajani or Najaro,
The Najan.
I don't
whoever they
remember.
were. That was another great one.
Deshaun Watson. Ooh, don't defend him.
No,
No defending that man.
Soren.
Yes.
Yes.
That was their name, Soren. So that monologue is good. This one and the Data one, top 3. I don't know. It'll give me a minute to rank them, but
Yeah. This was like there's a lot of really good stuff in this episode between the interactions with Boothby and Picard, like that their whole thing. Wesley and Picard, and then also like the courtroom stuff was pretty good when they're catching them in their lies and they're like, "Oh, really? Go to the tape."
Yeah.
Boom.
Was it a diamond formation?
Was that? Because
explain this.
that looks like a Jaeger loop. Jaeger bombs for everyone.
Good Lord.
Ooh, is that what they called it when they crashed a Jaeger bomb? Oh,
Is it for Chuck Yeager?
yeah. Named after him. Yeah.
Not the Jaeger bomb, the
Yes,
Jaeger loop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I went to school with a Burton Yeager.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
I don't know if they're related, but
Probably not.
in the timeline, it could have been the Burton Yeager.
It could have been. It could have been. We don't know. So at the end, Picard gives another speech to him, and he's like, "I feel awful. I let everyone down." And he's like, "You should feel." I like
Yeah,
this
you
part
should.
too. Yeah. You should, and you're going to pay for it. And your next year is going to be miserable. It's
suck.
not going to be easy. Everyone knowing what you did, you're going to have difficult times. But then he's like, "You knew what you had to do. I just made sure that you listened to yourself." And it's like,
Yeah, the next year, your life's going to suck ass. See ya.
"Have a good rest of the day. Peace out."
Beam me up.
But he was there as well because Picard did the same kind of stuff.
Wanted to beam up.
He didn't have anyone killed, but
No, he just was rambunctious.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know that he had him killed. He just did die.
he just did die under their command.
It's not their fault. That kid knew the risks.
Okay, but there's some truth. When you're 18, 19, 20 years old and you make a big freaking mistake, your initial reaction is to be like, how can we cover it up? Like, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't
Defend.
You don't have that long-term, like that hasn't developed in your brain yet. You're not capable of doing that. I remember when I was a kid, I was 18 and we were following a teacher home because we were going to TP his house. And we're just driving.
A teacher?
Yeah, a teacher, because we were going to toilet paper the teacher's house. True story. This teacher
Scumbag.
ended up being a pedophile. True story.
Oh, you were going over a house for a visit.
No. He sent D pics to one of my best friends.
Oh, wow.
Like back in the days of Yahoo Mail, and it was just like right attached.
Oh, wow.
There's a
Old school.
There's a penis.
Where it comes up like line by line. It just has to fill in all the line by line.
What is that? What is that? And you're like, I just can't look away. It's coming in. It's pixelated, but do not come in. Do not come in. I'm gonna come.
I'm not touching this.
So anyways, we were following this teacher home, and I wasn't paying attention. And when you're a kid and you're looking off to the side, I like veered off and I hit a car. It was a parked car. I hit a parked car.
Jesus Christ.
And my sister was in the car with me and someone else. And
Vegas sister?
Which sister?
no, my middle sister.
Oh.
And she's like, go, 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 go. So I start driving away. I get to the end of the street, and then my conscience kicks in, and then I turn around. I'm like, because we could have got away. That was before cameras. No one would have known. And we ended up going back, and the person filed a claim, and they didn't even need to. Their car was fine.
Son of a bitches.
Should-
And then you went back and keyed their car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got your claim right here.
Oh my gosh, it was
Deductible?
freaking hilarious how that all happened, right?
But I mean, when you get to that point, everything up in your life is, you make a mistake or bad behavior, it results in punishment.
Yeah.
Make a mistake, bad behavior, punishment, and it just ramps up, like it ramps up higher, right?
Yeah.
So when you start to make these like adult mistakes, you are thinking you're going to start the punishment is going to be adult punishment, and it generally is.
Yeah.
But it's muscle memory to try to get away with it. To
right.
not get in trouble because you're trying to avoid the trouble.
Yeah, because when you were a kid, it's like I took a cookie. What's the big deal, right? No, you killed a man, right?
Right, but but I mean, there's grace in truth.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Telling the truth doesn't mean you're going to be absolved of your error or whatever you did.
Mm-hmm.
It just means that you're taking accountability and telling the truth.
Yeah.
Generally, you will be shown some grace.
Yeah, I think the way to look at it is almost like the consequences are never going to be worse because you told the truth. The consequences will absolutely be worse if you lie about it. Right. And then you get found out.
If you tell the truth, it will always be best case scenario. That could be very bad.
And
best
those
case scenario
are still not great, right?
Yeah. Best case scenario could be very bad.
Well, it's the same thing. Like if you murder someone, you go into the court and you say not guilty versus not guilty, you're going to get a different sort of sentence. If you say I'm not guilty and they find you guilty, your sentence is going to be a lot longer than if you just fessed up and did the time for the crime, you know?
Unless you think you can get away with it, in which case,
Lie.
go for it.
Go for it. Lie.
That is not legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying.
But he does play one on TV.
I do watch a lot of like old.
A Few Good
TV.
Men.
I have seen on if it's related to A Few Good Men
Or Little House on the Prairie.
or Little House on the I mean,
Reba.
there's usually not a ton of law stuff in Little House on the Prairie. More morals. It's way more moral stuff, but
yeah. This someone from Tor.com gave this episode a 6 out of 10. Keith.
why are we
DeCandio.
mentioning Tor.com?
I don't know. I'd never heard of it. I was looking at reception and impact on Wikipedia. It ranked 9th in Entertainment Weekly's list of the top 10 Star Trek Next Generation episodes. Wow. Gosh, who was I going to say? Oh, Ron Moore said that this was his favorite episode of the year that they did.
But he also wanted to write it differently.
Yeah.
He wanted to write the ending differently, and they made him do the
happier ending.
happier ending.
He wanted to like fire.
What was
he
the
wanted
original
to do a
ending? Did
firing
they get away
squad.
with it?
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it.
How would you have ended this differently, Nick? Firing squad against a brick wall?
Yeah, exactly. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Metallica.
Yeah. Dispute between. Okay. I thought Wesley should choose the truth, and Ron thought he couldn't go back on his friends. Ultimately, I gave the order to go with the truth, and that's what I don't want my kids to do. But I think it shows how we can get in these characters. Moore later elaborated that had they prevailed, the story would have been structured very differently, such that Wesley's actions would still be on the correct moral choices. In the aired version of events, Wesley steps forward even though the court of inquiry is about to let him all off the hook. In doing so, Wes commits an act of moral courage by standing up for the truth and being punished when to remain silent would have been allowed to go scot-free. Now, let's assume the circumstances had been constructed so that the Nova Squadron was going to get kicked out of the academy by the court if they kept silent about what really happened. Say that the team had made a decision not to finger the one among them who came up with the idea on the we all hang together philosophy. In that scenario, Wesley coming forward to tell the truth is suddenly an act of moral cowardice because it appears that he's only trying to save his own skin at the expense of one of his teammates. If that had been the story, which is more or less what Naren and I were advocating, then Picard's impassioned speech to Wesley about the morality of coming forward to tell the truth is suddenly a scene where the captain tries to convince a young man not to throw away his own career in order to protect one of his friends. In the end, Locarno comes forward on his own in order to save the rest of the team. As you can see, it's a very different kind of tale, even though the essential plot is relatively unchanged.
That is a good story, or that is a long story, but quite well told.
Yeah.
And he says,
That was a long quote.
I prefer the story about a young man willing to stand with his friends rather than a morality tale about telling the truth. Don't get me wrong. I like the first duty, and I think it works pretty well just as it is. I just wanted to tell a different story.
Stand with his friends. I don't like that.
No, either do I.
But, you know, think about that. I mean, that is Battlestar Galactica, right?
Snitches.
Like, they stand with each other until the end most of the time. Even if there's consequences.
But Star Trek, there's no matter that utopia. So
Yeah, I know.
do the right thing.
Do the right thing. All right, we ready to move on to the next episode? We've talked a lot about this episode.
Let's
I think that was good.
do
Yeah.
it.
And the next episode's pretty simple. Deanna's mom is there. Lexana's there. She's getting married, man. And
That's
Worf
yeah.
is continuing to be a terrible father to Alexander. And
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's not being a terrible. He has good ideas on what to do, but
Go ahead.
he's been a terrible father, which
I'm
led
about
to
to
this
rip this
point.
kid to
in the first
shreds.
place.
Go
So
ahead.
Alexander's a little brat, and they develop a plan to deal with it. But then Lexana comes on and says,
plan.
"No, let's do it differently." Really, what this is Lexana's trying to avoid her new future husband, who
And butting in.
exactly, who won't let her be naked at her wedding, and won't let him kiss, and won't let him hold hands and talk to each other like he's super formal and she's not. So she wants to avoid the wedding. By the end, basically, they decide that Lexana should butt out of Alexander's life.
Yeah, no
but,
shit.
she can learn something from Alexander, and so she shows up to her wedding naked, causing the other guy to flee. Meanwhile, there's a virus on the ship.
Who cares about that plot? We're just dropping that all.
There's something going on in the ship, and nobody fucking cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares about
life
it.
support is failing. They're all dying. Like there's worms being
It's basically
showing up in your drinks.
Geordi and Picard that are like trying to fix everything.
Can someone do something?
Everybody else is like, there's a wedding going on. And
everybody else is trying to figure out how to get Lixana off the ship.
which I think is the more important thing.
Which is like some of the best parts with Picard, like handing her away
Well,
at
I
the
will
wedding
say-
and how happy he is at the wedding at
Like
the end.
the two good parts about this episode is when Riker is telling him about Lixana coming on, and he's just got the shit-eating grin on his face, saying how much proud he is that she's on a ship. Yeah. And then the other part is it's way ahead of its time with online dating. Way ahead of its time.
That's true. That's true.
Way ahead of its time.
You didn't. I was surprised that you didn't specifically note the shit-eating grin that Riker had when Lixana came out nude at the end.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
did.
like,
I mean,
all
he was
right.
great.
They all did,
But he
right?
was grinning ear to ear.
Yeah.
And-
He's like,
well,
all right.
I think everybody else was grinning because well, at least Troy was grinning because she knew what was happening.
Yeah.
She knew that she was doing this
To get out of the wedding.
to get out of the wedding.
Yeah.
That guy was a bum too.
Yeah,
God,
Yeah, he was a bum.
Terrible.
what an asshole. Like,
You have a woman showing up to her wedding completely naked. She is DTF, man. You will have a happy marriage.
like the handler guy,
I know.
shielded. Like the guy's never seen Bush before.
Yeah.
President
he's a-
Bush.
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean he's what do they call him? Chancellor or
I don't remember, but
Reverend?
he's
or-
like, I sure am glad I bought a motorboat.
And let's just get right down to it. Alexander sucks.
He sucks, man.
He sucks.
I will
I hate
defend.
this
I will
kid.
defend. I thought Worf was being. I thought he was parenting relatively well.
He was doing a good job
for the parent he is. And Alexander, when the kid was going, ha,
at the dinner table.
I mean,
okay.
oh.
All right. So
I thought
This-
Alexander has a bit of the tism. He's
this
been
episode,
clipped.
this
He's been
episode
clipped.
enraged me. Like,
Alexander is on the spec.
At-
100%. He's been clipped.
well, he's an idiot. I don't know if it's because he's lost his mom or because Worf didn't know what to
I'm
do in the
beginning
first.
to think his mom killed
You
himself.
guys, this child has been emotionally neglected his whole freaking life.
Probably because he's
this
an idiot.
Kid had a mom who was killed in front of him. His dad who doesn't want him, who actually basically is like, "Hey, I want you to stab me to death," and then tried to send him to live with his Russian parents. And the Russian parents are like, "We can't handle him. You get him." What do you want this kid to do?
Behave.
Can I speak now?
No,
Go ahead.
I want him not to suck. That's why everybody's trying to leave the fucking
he's
kid.
gonna suck.
He is the worst.
It's
written
not his
character
fault.
in
He
the show.
sucks, but he sucks.
He's worse than Wesley.
Yeah,
10,000%.
but Wesley had a good mom and dad.
He's also
No,
smart.
his mom was. His
His
dad was
dad's
dead.
His
dead.
dad was dead before he remembered him. That's
Yeah.
right.
And you're just throwing a guy who has no idea about kids into a situation where he has to tend to a kid. I'm not
No one has any idea about kids when they have a kid. Then you have a kid and you're like, this sucks, but I got to figure it out. But Worf is like, I don't want to figure this out.
Worf was trying to do the right thing. He was actually going to counseling with this kid to try to help him out, and going to a goddamn contract.
just wanted to
That's
see
the
Deanna
fucking
in her
dumbest thing
cat
I've
suit.
ever seen.
The contract
a
was
contract
stupid.
with a kid. Fuck that, man.
The kid contract.
Oh, let's agree to this. No, fuck you.
You know who had kid contracts? Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Oh! I got this note right here. Hold on. So they're
I'm out.
So,
I'm out.
so they're in the mud bath. Did anyone else think, is this Epstein Enterprise? What
Yeah,
the fuck is
what-
going on here?
Okay, that's what I want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it.
And there's a woman dancing around naked in front. Like, there's a woman dancing.
8-year-old.
Yeah. And like Alexander's just checking it out. Like, I mean,
Why
we're
wouldn't
in a
you?
more
Full
enlightened
bush
society.
boobs. We got. First of all, also, can he cut his hair? His hair's stupid.
Can he grow
His
it
hair
out? He doesn't have to fucking grow it out. Don't cut it.
He's got
Embrace the Klingon.
He's got a Klingon mullet. It's like bald in the front and party in the back.
No, this episode is one of the dumbest things that I've ever watched.
It was okay. There's the one scene where the Alexander's going crazy. Everybody's in this room and it's chaos, absolute chaos. The Chancellor dude is in there, Luxana's in there, and everybody's trying to do something.
yeah.
And I'm like, I need out of this scene now.
So here's what they tried to do.
Yeah.
They tried to do what they did on DS9 when Kira was getting transferred and everybody kept on coming in and it was hilarious. They tried to do that here and it was terrible. Where everybody came in, had something to...
I actually didn't think that was a bad scene. I like that
Lexana
scene.
sucks.
Oh, I hated it.
Yeah,
I hated this whole.
but Lexana was intentionally doing that so she could avoid being with this guy, right? Like it was all intentional.
I just don't understand why they had to have all the annoying people on one episode.
Yeah.
It's Alexander, it's Luxana, it's the terrible like the handler guy with the chance.
Yeah.
What he was? I thought he was like a. What did they call him? Hold on, it wasn't Chancellor.
It was
Speak amongst
But
yourselves.
I'm just saying this. I don't care what her reason was or whatever it is. She's interfering with his father and son trying to figure it out. She's interfering with the counseling that a Klingon, for the love of God, entered into to try to help him figure it out. She takes the kid away from the counseling to go to this fucking weird program that was the worst thing I've ever seen. If you put me in that program, I'm killing everybody.
There's naked women running around.
I'm killing everybody.
And you get to sit
the
in a-
little fucking balloon with a clown. What the fuck was that?
You're very angry.
And the
about
laughing,
this episode.
like Luxana's voice this episode
you
made me
need-
want to submerge you in water.
You need a moment to yourself.
You
are so angry.
Well, you were trying to defend it, and that's the dumbest
You
thing
I'm
were.
ever.
not trying to defend it.
You
I'm
were.
trying to say it makes sense why this kid is obnoxious because he had no parenting.
Cause and effect. He's obnoxious. They got away from him because he's
The
obnoxious.
higher, the fewer.
Oh my god. And
Oh yeah, that was obnoxious. A couple things actually, real
Where
quick,
is this
that are
guy?
very interesting. Did you know there's a point in this episode where Luxana talks to herself basically because she talks to the computer?
that's funny.
So there's a moment where, and also she only has one more appearance in the entire
Thank God.
in this entire one. And also, sad line to make her talk about being alone when just 4 months earlier her husband died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ha.
Hey, you got this great role where you're all alone
Yeah.
because you have no.
Minister.
Oh, that's true.
Minister.
Hold on. Ha. Ha.
It's my laughing
For
hour.
an hour.
It's my laughing hour.
For an hour. We're empowering this kid to be more annoying than he is.
No, I'm putting that kid to bed immediately and then pillow over the face.
Yes.
Done. Problem solved.
I do think
Jesus
like
Christ.
there was some fun parts of this episode.
No,
there
there
was some
wasn't.
good comedy in
No,
this
there wasn't.
episode.
Not one.
Picard.
When?
When like
was
he found
some
out she
comedy.
was gonna like first of all when they found out she was coming on the ship,
Yeah.
and then when
Hey.
he found out that they were getting rid of her,
He was like, it would be an honor or something to
Yeah.
to
Okay,
hand
that was
her
the
off.
first 5 minutes of the episode, and then there's
Yeah.
the other 45 or whatever it is.
Yeah, but then she showed up nude. That was awesome. Everyone got to see all the goods
yeah, I mean,
and the bads.
like her,
Alexander was
her
like-
personality, her voice.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Oh, so
she's the worst.
like I understand this is an enlightened society, and but that's a Klingon child. Are they that enlightened?
Well, and also,
why-
we're not even
But
talking about.
anything flies on Epstein's Enterprise.
We're not even talking about the fact that she had to get on the turbo lift completely naked, walk down the hallways completely naked.
That's a- you know
she
what?
doesn't care.
Good for her in a way.
No, but like again, this is a ship full of children.
Yeah.
And like she's just
Yeah.
walking through the ship, going to the temple, and
It's Loxana Ghislaine Maxwell Troy.
In many ways, good for her. But the situation.
you got to stop with the Epstein comparisons. It is too soon for that. I don't.
Is someone going to hang herself on that ship?
She's in a mud bath nude with a kid.
I'm just saying, if Riker hangs himself in an episode,
She showed
we
up
know
to her
why.
wedding sporting Bush right in front of the kid.
We don't know. We didn't see.
Yeah, if you don't think Loxana Troy has a full bush, you are out of your mind.
Happening today. Like I truly don't understand what is going on. Are we in a darker timeline
Do
with
you
you
know
two?
hold on.
Bushes to you?
No, I don't need this.
Are you anti-Bush?
No. George Bush? Which one?
Any Bush, really.
Jenna Bush?
Jenna Bush was cool.
Was she?
She partied.
Jeb? Where his
Jeb.
tagline was Jeb!
Oh my God.
Jeb!
Better than what we have now.
Amen, brother.
But no, the first episode was great. This episode is dog shit. I'm going to treat it like dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good episode. I'm just saying
This is the review this
There-
episode deserves.
Yeah.
there are some moments in there that are enjoyable, but for the most part, it sucks.
I knew driving here. I knew you were going to defend Worf as, or you were going to shit on Worf as a parent.
Because he's a terrible parent.
Woof.
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 Oh, really, lady?
Okay,
really,
that
lady?
was, tell me that's not amazing.
Like she hasn't been on the
That's not
goddamn
amazing.
ship before.
Yeah, and says it does it twice. Calls him Wolf twice.
She keeps calling him Woof. She's a
I know,
racist.
but
That's why.
Yes, she's a
she
racist.
she's been on the ship many times. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't know Worf's name. It's racist.
When she's walking into that room naked, she can read all the minds of the men. Do you think she's like, oh, gotta stay out of Riker's mind? Like, there are some minds that are
Or she
too
might be
dark.
like,
No, she was keyed in on Riker's
Yeah,
mind.
she's
He had
like,
he had the biggest grin I've seen on the show to
Beverly
date.
was hilarious. Her reaction.
yeah,
was great, too.
she's like, huh? Oh, okay. Good for you.
You go,
Work it, girl. Work it, girl.
Work it, girl. Gates. I love Gates.
Yeah.
What a cool name.
Yeah.
Gates.
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 It's spaghetti.
As long as it's not Matt. Matt Gates.
Oh. I see
Yeah.
what you did
Remember
there.
him when he mattered?
Or Gata.
Gata.
Oh, God.
Gata sucked.
Make it so.
Jesus Christ.
No, not gay Data. Gata from
That's John.
Oh, Felix.
yeah. Did you think I meant gay Data?
Yes. I did. Oh, this episode is a cluster. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's almost better.
DIO Candle, we apologize for all the content you're listening to.
Oh, my gosh.
DIO Candle does not necessarily support the content in the show.
Gay data.
Just that we're here.
Gata. Gata. That's what I thought. Gata. I wasn't thinking
That's
of
his
Felix.
show, too.
I know. I thought that was an easy softball.
My
mean-
mind was on.
I mean, I've never heard of it, but
You know, that's-
Jesus
okay,
That is-
let's go to rating these episodes, shall we?
Christ.
Let's wrap up this train wreck.
I think this is good content.
Hey, pull some so I can put them online.
You know that's not going to
I know
happen.
it's not
I'm
gonna
going to
happen.
pull all the Epstein clips.
No. Well, that'll be the first
And
of the
it'll be
Epstein files we've seen.
No, we should release our Epstein files. Oh my god. Okay, show meeting. We release our version of the Epstein files.
hate this shit.
It is literally just us mentioning Epstein in this review, but the only word that isn't bleeped or redacted is Epstein. So you hear it's
Epstein.
redacted. That's funny. That's good stuff.
Well, now it's not going to be funny because you've said what you're going to
Yeah.
do. So
We'll
now
edit this part out.
No, we're not.
In post.
No, we're not. All right. First duty. Let's give this a rating. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm going to give this a 9.5er.
I'm going to go with an 8.
An 8? Why an 8 for you?
I don't know. I liked it just fine, but to me, it just doesn't speak to 10 territory. That's for sure.
No, it's not. Well, that's why you didn't give it a 10.
Well,
sir.
is it 9?
You know,
10
there's a 9 below a 10.
fucking territory is 9.
You
I just say 10.
You gave Cause or the Outcast a 9.
Yeah, because I thought it was a better episode.
You gave Unification.
I did too.
Part 2 a 9.
Because I thought it was a
You
better
gave
episode.
Unification 1 an 8.5. You gave Darmok an 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darmok is better than this one.
Shalanad and Human, whatever.
I gave Darmok a 9.
9?
Cost of living.
-3.
I give it a 3.5.
I'm not joking. Fuck this episode, dude.
You
I'm
want to
giving
give
this a 2.5.
2.5?
Can I do a negative?
No.
No.
0.
Are you literally going to give this a 0?
I'm giving it a big
Not
piece
even
of
the
shit.
Picard parts.
Okay, 0.25.
Put him on for a half.
Can I 0.5?
Sure.
It's the lowest rating we can go. Well, 0 is the lowest rating, but
I mean,
I'm
I
not allowing
suppose
you-
you could go with a 0, but
I'm not allowing you to go to a 0.
I don't feel like any episode is a 0 because
Picard was funny.
Picard was
and
funny,
There's Bush.
Riker was funny.
So
Deanna being like, "You're gonna wear a wedding. You're not gonna go to your wedding naked."
a minute of content.
Deanna
That's why it's a
Troy
0.5.
was in the hot tub, the mud bath, and you said Deanna looked fine.
She
in this
looked
episode.
good in this episode.
There
I
you
thought.
go. That's a point right there.
That's the 0.5. This episode was crap.
It was crap. 2.5 is a crap
I
rating.
wish I got home later, so I didn't finish it before you guys got here.
Well, next week we watch the.
Well, unfortunately for you, it's the middle part of the episode that's no good.
Well, at the end.
Next week we get to see Famke Johnson,
Jean Grey in the house.
Word?
Jean Grey, and what's her name from GoldenEye? She was also in
Jean Grey.
The one
Famke Johnson.
where she had the really strong thighs.
Xena on the top.
Xena on the top. Yep. Famke Johnson in the next episode, the perfect mate,
Dropping dimes.
and then imaginary friend.
I have an imaginary friend.
Oh.
Oh, I remember that one. That's a weird one. Yeah, and then we're nearing the end of season 5, gentlemen. We're nearing the end. We got how many more episodes do we got? Let me.
5, I think.
Yeah, because we got Iborg after that. The next phase, the Inner Light and Time's Arrow, part 1.
I hate Alexander. I hate Lexana.
Find us on Facebook. Find us on X. If you want, find our archive on X.
Instagram.
Instagram. Keeping _up _Cardassians.
Alexander Roshenko.
If you're
My
not
name
watching
is
on
Alexander
YouTube, we're there.
Roshenko.
Trek Jeopardy 3 is out. Make sure you
Yes,
watch
YouTube.
There's a million things I haven't done.
Can you stop singing
That. I know.
over our
We're trying to do promos. Patreon.
Patreon.com/keeping up with the Cardassians? DIOCandle.com.
Yeah.
DIOCandleCompany.com for all your candle and smelling needs.
And they actually have an Instagram page as well.
Yeah, Instagram, DIO Candle.
What are you doing?
Company.
This is Alexander's musical. It's called Hamilton. It's about Alexander Roshenko.
We've lost him.
I hate him.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
Why is he?
Hey, I don't want a bloody bun. I don't want a bloody bun. You got any more?
Not right now.
Because you turned my Bluetooth off, you son of a bitch.
I did?
Yeah, so I can't.
It's
play my
Instagram.
phone.
It's DIO Candle Co.
Okay.
on Instagram.
It's discoverable now.
Oh, is it?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Keeping Up with the Cardassians.
Gentleman's Teak Wood
I've got
is
teeth.
their latest post. I think that's what you had overnight.
Oh, yeah.
You had Gentleman's Teak Wood.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-boo.
This has been an episode. We hope you enjoyed us. Tune in.
All of
You
us.
didn't.
No.
I know.
Hopefully somebody else out there. someone did.
734-494-0980. Hit us up.
Thanks for keeping up with us.
Drop them comments, y'all.
Bye, all.
Bye.